10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. "30 seconds to battle.
Should make my life easier.
First blood.
He's
Okay.
0-0. Prophet
So it was
died and got the
actually
kill.
The Whist dying, so maybe they actually switched targets when the Whist headed over, like you
Yeah.
mentioned.
It's hard to say also if they took Bulldog down first and then his tree got the kill, or if he got the kill and then went down after.
Yeah, and I wonder who got the bounty runes as well. It's really tough to say.
Well, unfortunately we'll be handicapped because of this temporary issue with the crashing. We won't be able to get those first few moments back, sadly. But Vega now, with their tri-lane, trying to force the Bulldog back into a submissive state, but he will have those pesky trees. Just continue to poke around a bit, get that little side intel, and try to just leech what XP he can. Let's check out this mid lane matchup, though, Winter. It's been a while since I've seen the Brew, so I'm very curious here as S4, who runs down no one, be forced to pop the salve. S4 will turn and actually evade the right click there of no one. He's just happy to kind of trade here. But what do you think about the Brew TA matchup?
I think TA should do much better when she gets more points in. Maybe she gets a second point in Side Blades. It's going to really help out. But I think Bruce should be fine though. He should be able to still get his levels, but we see here no one almost getting killed there by the fissure. That 10 damage nerf might actually be the lifesaver for no one there.
Yeah, it was hard to see the final number, but it was very close. It may have been the difference. Cruel Ice Frog. Well, he will escape for now. He has to do the walk back. At least Solo will walk back for now. He'll bring a bottle, I'm sure, back to mid lane to help out. But now we check Loda, bottom lane, top CS of the game so far. 14-1 in his matchup against the Clock at second in CS. So both of this bottom laners able to get a lot. Can't help but feel like this is going to be great for Mag. He'll get quicker to the hook shot. And with this early bit of farm, he could be a good presence in the mid game. I mean, they're not being able to do much to kind of force the Clockwork back. He's going to be able to kind of sit pretty here.
Yeah, he should be able to, like you mentioned, get his levels. I don't think there's much they can do about it. They don't really have a very strong support like Rubik that can actually make sure that the Clover is always in danger. But right now they're going to try to go for a kill here on Mag. He should be able to survive this. I don't think they can kill him. Yep. They probably need like the Orb Venom from the PA before they can actually kill the Clockwork.
Yeah. Well, they're not going for it yet, except up for a Bassi ring, at least for now. And maybe they didn't go into that knowing they were going to get the kill on the Clockwork, but just letting him know that Ake is always around and he should not consider any sort of brave commitments. Back at mid lane, one in S4, continue to trade a bit. My Nuts has been hanging out on the side, building up a stack already at the Ancient Camp. I mean, do they have anyone to farm this early on? I don't think so. Unless they get Nature's Prophet involved with it all. PA will need a bit more time.
Not sure if this actually means the PA wants to build a Battle Fury though, because like you mentioned, if they don't have Battle Fury, they don't really have any good ways of. I mean, they can do it slowly with the Treants tanking and the heroes hitting, but that's not very efficient though. And based on the recent games loader, I don't think he actually has purchased Battle Fury on PA in the recent games. It's all just early game items like stat items, drums, basher, getting SMY.
I suspect he's possibly looking to do the same. Outside of accelerating farm, I don't know if the Battle Fury is going to be offering
it
too
just
much.
Doesn't feel like... Oh, PA is going to go in on Mag here.
Oh, rotation also comes in from Bulldog here, and Mag is in trouble. He is trying to walk back it away, and he can't get the space, it looked like, to be able to get a good cog off. And he will end up going down.
He was trying really hard, and really good play from Loda. He was just making sure that he stays right next to him so he doesn't get cog blocked out, and it's going to lose them the vision though. So he just wanted to give vision so the Prophet and Lina can actually finish the Clockwork off. So well done. It's going to cost the Clockwork his first death, but he's still at very good levels though so far. Level 5 already.
Oh, definitely. We could look and compare that over. Bulldog level 4, but was able to participate in that and get the kill. But back at bottom, they're looking for redemption here. Loda, tried to get away. Battery Assault does stop the initial leap, but he does make it out. Solo's not going to be able to get close enough with those Spirit Balls, and he will etch out to safety on the back of Ake right there.
And Haste Rune again?
It's S4. What do you think, dude? Look at him go. He's heading right up towards the top lane here. He wants to get a gyro. Will not dive in. Back behind.
Yeah, that was a really good lane ward that saved his life, because the sentry actually barely missed the lane ward there from Vega. So that was really crucial. All these small little things, you know.
Yeah. S4 is not going to be able to utilize the haste rune.
They placed like minus realized that they must have vision. He immediately placed another sentry. But the ward is going to expire soon.
Consider that a win for them. My Nuts will now take over this off lane at least a little bit to get some levels, as looks like Bulldog is going to start going back to the roots of Nature's Prophet. Go right back into the jungle now. The roots of Nature's Prophet. That kind of works out a little too well. But your top CS of the game so far, this Gyrocopter, 9 Pasha. Top lane, able to pick up phase boots at 38 and 12. Off to a nice commanding start. Are we still going to see the Gyrocopter of 6.84 Winter where, you know, level 7, level 8, he's got call down now? Does he go and get aggressive? You know, that was the trend there. Maybe hopping off over to the off lane and trying to pick off Loda.
I think it's the same playstyle basically, and TP's got cheaper, so much easier for the Gyro to rotate. Not like the 25 gold is going to matter much, but I think the playstyle is generally the same. You have a TP and you're ready to assist the lanes anytime or even be aggressive. Oh no, again.
Top lane, call. Nope, not me. I'm good, Winter, and we are catching action here as my Nuts gets annihilated from the call down of 9 Pasha there. Sorry, your cereal got flattened. Looks like it was just you this time, sadly, Winter, but a successful pick off right there. Comes with a beautiful setup from your Witch Doctor, and well, the call down doesn't require him to kind of rotate across the globe to get something done. Makes a home here for himself, and will start slowly pelting down some damage onto this tier 1. Check back at mid lane, and already Vega doing a serious stack right now. No one getting some help from Solo, and he is just going to start chunking through this huge amount of money.
So what did I miss? I'm back.
Just a quick pick off onto the Earthshaker in this top lane. He's already returned since then, but their tier 1 has taken a serious amount of damage, and Gyrocopter is able to pick up a kill for himself.
Yeah, and he is gonna meanwhile finish the ancient stacks here. It's gonna give him a lot of economical boosts and levels here, and it's gonna give Wiz some very needed levels as well.
Looks like he might get to level 5 after this, so the relocate is coming close. Is it to the benefit of this TA to consider a more damage-oriented build-up Winter, going early into a Desolator?
I think basically how people play TAs, there's only one way or the more popular way right now, the Dagger and Vessel. You get both of these items, then you consider if you need a BKB after. If you don't need a BKB, you just go Daedalus after the Dagger plus Desolator.
Definitely opens up options for a quick
I
Roche,
very rarely see players go Yasha anymore nowadays.
Yeah. Ever
Blink
since
is
Deso was cheaper, it just seems
And
like
also the Blink, because
Right.
Blink, with the change of Refraction and Blink, Blink
yeah.
is just such a core item on TA. And generally you choose only one, right? Either Blink or the Yasha. One of those two. That's why Yasha has fallen off.
But with that change, as you mentioned, it allows TA to be able to safely blink away from trouble. Similar to your Oracles, his ultimate, but he's had that safety net. And I agree with you, ever since those kind of changes, we've been seeing a typical cookie cutter buildup on your TA. Maybe slight variables where if the TA seems to be kind of punished in the early game, might have to opt for the blink first and not really able to fall back on some serious damage till later in the game. But if they're able to get great farm, they'll go right for the Deso and try to snowball, picking off and punishing little fragile supports. But S4, I don't know if we've seen a split yet this game, Winter. He's now level 8. And aside from this illusion split, we have not seen the Pandas out in full force here.
Yeah, he hasn't really been finding the openings. Like, he really wanted to use the split the last time around when he rotated top, but he wasn't able to do so, and he's going to use his split now in middle lane.
Goes in. Refraction is going to be taken off. A long hook shot from Mag goes on to Ake, but Ake is not going to get the follow-up. It's a quick Cyclone coming out from S4. I actually almost thought he had Eels, but it's been so long since I've seen a Cyclone that it's actually from S4. They're going to be able to bring down Ake. They're looking to go for my nuts. They get that. S4 could be in trouble now. The split is over, and he's going to go down. It's a 3-man takedown from Vega. Now the Treants going to get mowed over a little bit. Vega on the run right now. They're going to go to mid lane and start pelting down this tier 1. What went disastrous so quick? S4 leading in at the start, but the rotations came, and Mag got a great hook onto Ake, but even after the Cyclone from S4, Alliance continued to go down.
That's just a classic rotation from the Gyro there, helping his team out with all his spells. And at the start of the fight, even though the Panda S4 made a really good move by cycloning the clock immediately after hooking into Lina, but they still chased up and they couldn't save. They couldn't kill the TA because he got overcharged and healed constantly by Solo, and that was like the biggest tide turner in that fight. The Whisk coming in and the Gyro as well, allowing them to actually save the TA and turn the fight around, and wasting the first Panda split of the game. That could have given S4 his Blink Dagger if it was successful.
We'll now have to wait a bit more and farm it up. He's getting some help from Ake here. He gets about to 2k. It looks like that will be first priority for him.
Yeah, they have to be very careful now if they want to go for the same play, because that's relocate. So they have the relocate to actually save the target they are focusing right now, because Alliance is very heavy based on one target. They focus on one target with PA, Shaker, and the Panda, and they want to bring her down, like bring the person down. And Io is going to be there to just relocate and save that one person. So if Solo is able to do that every time, it's going to put Vega in a very good spot at winning the team fights.
Lions doing another stack here on this camp, bringing it up to
and
3.
they have to be really careful though, because they don't have Battle Fury on PA.
Yeah.
And what if they lose a fight and TA finds the stack and TA is gonna, like, no one is just gonna be so happy that Christmas came early for him.
Yeah, that would be huge.
That
I
is,
don't know if they get the opportunity to relocate the top. They're looking to go for my nuts, and he is stuck in a cooldown, so he tries to turn and fight, drops down the Echo here, but Solo not going to be getting a lot of damage for a step back, and kills secured from Mag. Beautiful KS from him near that top room.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Very fun stuff. Vega up now 6-2, and now that we're fizzled down a bit of the action, look at Bulldog here. He is, as we know, always changing up his items, going for a mech here. I don't know if I've seen this from him personally. What's the game plan? Just to be able to kind of shrug off a call down huge breakout fight?
There's only one plan with the mech, is to fight. They want to fight with a timing where they have a blink on the blue. Panda just got his blink, so they have blink and mech and split right now. They are really powerful at this stage of the game with the mech advantage, so let's see how they make use of it. They're going to try and force the issue though.
Oh,
It's
Vega
going to be tricky for Vega.
have their own smoke. They're going to be smoking right by their tower here.
If they can somehow hookshot S4 with the clockwork, because the battery assault will constantly prevent the Panther from splitting. So that would be a
Courier. S4's hungry for it. That means he shows himself. He's also going to get the follow-up in SEMA. Hookshot. Oh, they're looking to move in, but now the ward comes down. S4 is in trouble, and Mag has him pincered in. He's going to be going down into now a courier trade for S4. Ake just gets annihilated from Mr. Pasha with a huge rocket barrage. Now Loda, looking to go on the run, is able to blink strike away towards Bulldog here.
Damn, Clockwork had a 4-star that fight this early. It's not what we see usually. Late mail is more common nowadays, but that 4-star definitely helped the Clockwork get into position for that.
Why the 4-staff in this particular game over something like a Blade Mill? I mean, it obviously seems to be working nicely there, but, you know, I guess when you look at the lineup of Alliance, it's not like, oh, they have a Gyro, a Lesh, anyone to immediately frick back a wealth of damage.
And it's going to be very good at dealing with the Sprout, though, this game, having the 4-star. So I think it's a really good choice here by Mac. And he already showed that it was worth the purchase there, allowing him to set up the hookshot. We were just talking about the only way they can lock down the Brew is with the clock. He's going to get another pick off with the 4-star and the ward.
Leads in, gets the cog trap onto my nuts. Mag will shoot him down. 9-2 now. Vega on a serious streak right now.
Yeah, and here comes S4, but I don't think he's going to be able to do much. But with that, Mag certainly proved that the 4-star is definitely the right pickup for this game.
Without question.
So let's see, what do they look to finish off right now?
They're pinging S4 like they want to make a go on him here. Mag is trying to line up the hook shot.
They have a hook shot. They have a hook shot. So if they can actually do the same thing with no creeps near the Panda, they can definitely look to get that done with the relocate. He's going to wait for the Panda to go towards the secret shot.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. That was on the cusp. I was checking the AoE, and he lines it up and gets the catch on the S4. It will lead to a relocate, and it will lead to his demise.
That's going to sound the alarm that there's a ward there, for sure. That's the second time it happened.
Oh. Very nice catch by them. And yeah, all credit to this ward. But, I mean, even though he saw it and it made the easy lineup, it was the tip of the range, it looked like there, to get the catch.
Right at the end, so he knew that he was at his limits. But even if Alliance manages to deward this, right now it's already value. It's already a value ward for Vega.
Easy 100 gold for an S4 kill.
Netting them 2 kills. The kill before on the Shaker, on
you're right.
Nuts, and the S4 kills. So it's already 2 kills. It's just worth it at this point, even if they find a deward. So things are not looking good for Alliance now. All their Panda initiations have not been very successful. And they are going to look to Loda with his newly acquired Basher.
And he gets a bash on his dagger with it. The first dagger he throws out gets a bash on the...
I mean, it's actually really strong though, if you think about it. It's 25% and you have such a low cooldown on dagger. So you have a really good shot at somehow getting a Basher proc on a TPing target that you cannot reach to, you know.
And it gains the bonus damage, right? The 60 bonus damage as well, I assume, when it procs, not just the mini stun.
Probably, I'm not sure though.
I would assume so. If Maelstrom works and gives him the lightning proc, it's got to be the same thing. So that dagger that he can spam out also can pack a little bit of a punch here, especially as the game goes on. The scalability of dagger just got so much better with that change.
Yeah, meanwhile, Mag was also looking for a hookshot on S4. He didn't really get it. He managed to blink out. But at the same time, we kind of know that Mag has his eyes set on S4 all the time in team fights. He knows that S4 is his primary target he wants to focus on because he's the main team fight initiation for Alliance right now. Until the Shaker gets his blink, Alliance will only have to rely on S4 to start the fight. And Roshan is meanwhile going to be completed.
That was quick.
Vega, with the Desolator, it's just easy pickings for them. And here comes a casual dagger from Loda.
He was like, maybe if it crits and I happen to blink strike in and get a follow-up crit, I could take out the
And then you get a bash.
And then a bash? Oh, yeah. But not the case. Vega pulled back after getting the big Roche grab. Alliance are around the pit, and they're hoping for an opportunity, it looks like, here on the bottom.
And this is not going to be easy, though. Even though Alliance has the mech advantage, but the PA is going to melt if she blinks in and tries to finish up anyone. There's a lot of damage coming from the Gyro, and hookshot is not going to land on, I think, Ake. Didn't see... I think he saw Ake with the TA trap in the Roche pit.
Yeah. Not going to be able to catch the hook here. And they will pull back. Alliance will, at least for now, as Vega inch on forward here. Looks like they want this tier 1.
TA just got her blink as well. It's going to make life really hard for Ake. Blink one Mel Strike.
Oh,
and
625 life is all Ake got. He is,
Yeah,
is a
maybe
one-hit punch.
one Mel Strike plus one. Yeah, I think 2 hits he dies. Basically, maybe if he gets splashed by one flat cannon and he's just gonna die to one Mel Strike.
And doesn't look like he'll be able to.
Or even a
have the
rocket
funds
flare
to
though.
build
So
up anything like a value
I
bracer.
think the Lina will probably be just an easy one Mel Strike.
They went Bulldog top lane. They relocate. Gyro and Solo here. It looks like they'll be able to get the kill. And Ern is out. Bulldog on the run. Oh, please, someone kill the rocket. Kill it for me. Kill it. Ah! Yeah, he's gone. See you later.
Level 1 homing missile getting a kill.
That's
What a
hilarious.
sight to watch.
And they don't even have to be there for the kill. They've already gone back bottom lane. They finish off the tier 2. And Alliance, 2 kills only. Very different from what we saw in the last game. Loda will pass through. They were body blocked, but it doesn't look like they really noticed. I don't think they even had the detection anyway.
Hook shot.
Hook shot from
Okay.
Mag on the little Ake, who's way in the back by himself. Will go down. My Nuts tries to dish out the fissure to help, but comes a bit too late. Mag, oh, I don't know if he was trying to force to the high ground there, but
he wanted to go to the high ground and TP out.
came a little bit too short. He does have cogs here if he can make some space. He goes for it. He's able to get the space. Now he'll go for the TP, but it's right in front of an Earthshaker who's just happy to clobber him down. Mag will drop. It's his life for that of Ake's, plus the space to mid lane. Yep, and they're going to be able to clear out this tier 2 potentially. There it will go. Now S4 thinking about maybe moving in, but nope. Decides to double back. Still has that split. No one wanted to get the melt strike there. Not going to get the catch. S4 leads in. Goes for the stomp. Waits out with the split. They will go for Solo and get the easy wisp pick for now. S4 will not commit his ultimate. And my Nuts will also be taken down.
They're going to buy back on the Wisp and relocate in. They have buyback on the Wisp.
No one's in trouble. He'll need the assistance here. Wisp buyback. And Wisp not relocating yet, but here he comes. Up and above here, no one. Quick strike is going to annihilate Ake. And now he's looking to man up here on the Loda. He's getting the assistance from Solo in the high ground, but the Bear starting to run down the little Wisp ball. Pasha's going to be there to help out. Rocket Barrage comes out. S4's ult concludes, and so does his life. Triple kill for TA. As Vega continued to dominate here in game number 2. Alliance are facing what looks like potential game 3. Though we still have a game ahead of us. It's just Vega now taking another tower and starting to tickle the high ground here. Doesn't seem like there's much to stop them, Winter.
And Wish seems to be a hero that is going to be hotly contested by 2 of these teams. I imagine if it goes to a game 3. A value buyback securing his team the fight there. You see this so much on this.
Hook from Mag. Not going to catch its target. And Vega want to get this tier 2. The flat can starts coming out from Pasha. A follow-up echo, though, from my Nuts. Trying to do work onto the gyro. Not going to be enough to bring him down. S4 follow-up stomp. Call down's already out from Pasha, and he continues to get healed up from Solo. This Wisp is just keeping him alive and well. And they hold on. Mag picks up the triple kill on his Clockwork. It's a 5-man takedown of Alliance. And Solo's Wisp, again, MVP sustaining force, the babysitter right now for Vega.
Yeah,
helps keep him
was
alive.
Pierre was praying for a crit to finish off the gyro there, 9 Pasha, but he wasn't able to get a crit, and Solo there saving his carry. Once again proved that he's a crucial part of his team's success in this game.
One Rax goes down, the second in jeopardy here. Will be taken down. Completely different performance this game from what we saw in game 1, Winter. Vega, who had been manhandled, now coming back, and it's a dank 420 lead for them. Very nice.
They just had a much better, rotations in general in this game, and lanes were much better as well. Their draft in general is also really good at dealing with what Alliance brings to the table with the clock and the relocate.
And the Brew. I don't feel like the Brew is able to do anything that you hope for.
It's also the fact that they didn't have a Brute this game, so they had an additional hero that can allow them to take much more fights, and at least, if they don't really do well in the lanes like Brute, and you still have something to fall back on later in the game, because forward offers much more.
Mag has spotted out Bulldog here, leads out with the battery assault. Solo shows up, and he tries to create space with the Sprout here, but knows he might have to kind of stand and fight. Tries to pop the mech, but eventually Mag gets the catch. Follow-up hook now onto S4, bumps him back, looks to go instead for my Nuts. My nuts trying to get the value TP. Will be able to make it away. There's going to be no more battery salt, no more stun for from either of them.
Yeah, he actually could have gotten that kill though. If he forced off the shaker, then the shaker gets hit by the power cogs. It might have actually worked and cancelled his TP.
Oh, that would have been next level, but
he still had his forced off though.
Heat of the moment though, Winter. I guess it's just not something.
Yeah, I think I see this a lot from Yunus, from the offlaner of NIP. He hook shots in, he gets the cog block initially, and he forced off the target as well if he's facing the right way to get hit by the cogs on the second time. I see it a lot from him.
I love taking advantage of little things like that. You play Coddle, you blinding light someone into the cogs as well. It's just fun to manipulate it that way.
Or the Rubik lift.
Exactly. Oh, my nuts! Do not stand a chance against no one. Hook shot in from Mag. S4 now going to get cogged up, and the battery salt's not going to allow him to split. He's down. And the onslaught continues. Vega just make easy work of Alliance. Bulldog going to be going down. It forces out the buyback from the Earthshaker. And that's going to be the game. And we're going to have our first Game 3 of the Nanyang EU Qualifier now, Winter. Boy, oh boy.
I think when you said that, then you realize what you just said. Might not stand a chance. It's no one.
These player names. It just tickles me. Alright.
This is way better than the typical Chinese games last time. DDC, DD, long DD.
Oh god, yeah. Don't DD, long DD, triple Ds. That's just hilarious. But Game 2 Winter. Vega, from start to finish, looked like they got it everything they needed.
Yeah, much better game plan, I think, this game for Vega. Instead of what they had in the last game, which was really one-dimensional, this game they had a much more all-rounded draft. And